it's time for us to move over to our next traditional conversation. It's the segment we call Traditions of Tribes, and it's usually with Kembe Gochi. Today, we're going to focus, it's like a continuation of what we did last week. Last week, you were immersed in the universe of the Ekpe secret society. I can see Robert's over there again. Robert, it's Ekpe, right? Ekpe. So the whole time, Ekpe secret society, which you now know is not some cult like people believed in the past. It's a traditional system of governance and regulation. And last week we talked about us respecting our traditional systems and not slotting names because we don't understand them. When you watch Cameroon Feeling, Traditions of Tribes, you gain the understanding, so you don't function in ignorance anymore. That was last week. Now today, we are going to focus on the Nsibidi writings. Robert, is it Nsibidi? Nsibidi, okay, Nsibidi writings. A system of symbols developed by the Ekpe Secret Society. It is one of the oldest forms of writing in Africa, and it's found right here in Cameroon. Isn't that exciting? The symbols refer to abstract concepts or actions rather than specific words, as you would see in the regular alphabet. The Nsibidi was used to decorate the skin, decorate calabashes, sculptures, as well as communicate. Now, all of this was learned during a recent symposium organized right here in Yaoundé. Robert Aware, I've been talking to the whole time, was a part of it, as well as Kembe Gochi, and here's the report.
This is Dr. Miller from USA, specialist in Cuban Ekpe. These images are from a painter in Cuba who's an Ekpe man. What he's doing here is he's painting the mythology of Ekpe. He's painting the Cuban memory of Africa here. This is a Cuban painting about Isangele. This one too, they are both Isangele. They are showing the birth of Ekpe culture, the leopard society in Isangele many centuries ago. And everything here has a meaning, just here. These are in Nsibidi here. These are writings. But this too is writing. You see the sign on the tree, the sign on the house. These are sacred trees and houses, temples. You see the river? That is the Indian River. Indian River from Isangele. You see the crocodile, the fish has something coming out. The natural world, Ekpe is involved with the natural world. We have the trees, we have the rooster, the sun is rising. It's showing the birth of the culture through the ancestors, represented by the mask. Mother Nature, through the ancestors, has given birth to Ekpe. That's the message. And now, Ekpe has come, all the men are in procession. They're showing their solidarity. Yes. So that's the main message behind these images here. This is by the same painter, you see? The sun, the moon, the birds, the woman. You see the woman, she has her sign, because Ekpe can never leave women behind, even though it's a male society. We see the drums with the signs. We see the plumed rod, very important in the culture. These are the marks they make on the body for initiation. This is the sign given to authorize the ceremony by all the title holders. Each title holder is there. This is the drinking cup of Nasako. You see the triangle. What does that represent, the triangle? What is the most stable symbol in the world? Stability. The Egyptian pyramids. Stability. Ekpe is firm on the ground. This is a sign for one of the masquerades. And the man here today from Cuba, he has this title. They call it a Berignan. They are twin masquerades. This is a sign for Usagare, Isangele in French. This is a sign for Usagare, the source of Ekpe. You see, when they have circles, that means it's Balondo people. They are talking Balondo. If you see a cross, that cross means the affix in Calabar. But they are showing the source, Balondo, Isangele, stability. This is the Ekpe boat. Because Ekpe must cross water. And before you cross water, you have many ceremonies. Because why? Ancestors are in the water. So you have to prepare your boat very carefully. Ekpe boat. This is another sign. This represents Usagare, Isangele. And the Cubans will talk, they say Usagare Nandio. They will talk about that. This is the sign of the, you see, Efo, Balondo, Efok. This is so because they say that the Balondos or the Isangele people gave Ekpe to Calabar.
Yes.
They are saying Cameroon has given to Nigeria. That's the message there. No be easy. This is a sign of the gourd, the calabash. You see in the painting, the woman has a calabash on her head. If a fish went inside, the fish was an ancestor and brought something to humanity that all could share. You see, that's Balondo, the foe. Usagare is the source of Ekpe for the Cubans. This is what? Get 4 legs now. What get 4 legs? Now goat, mboy. Mboy. This is the goat they have. This is the goat they have sacrificed for the community to chop together. It's the collective. And this is another sign for Bakoko. Bakoko is very important in Cuba. Bakoko. Thank you very much.
I love what Dr. Ivo Miller said, that Ekpe never leaves women behind. Very powerful statement there. But then some people will be like, why is this white man telling me more about my culture? No, it's subject to so much research, and he's speaking from a place of interest and knowledge. And hopefully we'll continue with this series on Thursday, so you'd understand the link between the people of Cameroon and the people of Cuba. You do not want to miss that at all.